Welcome back to the Nold Bryant Brief. We spend a lot of time on this show talking about planning, and for good reason. But today, we get to go a little bit beyond that. I'm joined by Christian Bryant to talk about investments and what the word custom really means around here. Hey, Christian, good to have you here, my friend.
Great to be here, Matt.
So, when you say custom portfolio, what does that mean?
So it always starts with the plan. We never lose sight of that. But on the investment side, we're not outsourcing and putting everyone into the same model. We do have macro viewpoints, so views on the market or sectors or the economy. But the way we implement those looks different for each client. So two people might walk in with the exact same goal, but very different circumstances. And our job is to find the right solution for each situation.
Right solution for each situation. Now, give me an example of what really that looks like.
Sure. So we had a client come in who had held Walmart stock since the 1970s. So as you can imagine, that was a meaningful position for her financially and personally. A lot of advisors would say, let's liquidate it and we'll start fresh. But that's not how we think about it. Maybe she doesn't want to sell for sentimental reasons. Maybe she needs to gift shares over time to her family. So instead of forcing a decision, we build our entire portfolio around that holding, making sure the whole allocation lines up with our goals and our allocation targets. So we coordinate the planning side to target specific gain or loss thresholds. We'll build uncorrelated positions around it so we can hold it longer. And if there's a lower income year coming up, we might use that window to optimize what she recognizes. So we look at the whole picture before we do anything.
Now, I know the tax piece is something that's really near and dear to you, and you like to dig in on that too, right?
For sure. So that's probably where we're the most different. So we're able to customize our tax strategies around IRMA thresholds. We can sequence income for clients in distributions, do tax loss harvesting. We leverage our technology to scale our services. And that's what makes every client's portfolio unique. And honestly, that's probably my favorite part of the job, finding the right fit for a specific person in their specific situation.
I imagine clients really can feel that difference too.
They really do. Yeah. And especially here in St. Joe, people, a lot of places, their investment decisions are being made by someone in New York who's never met them. And we're a really local town. People like to shop local. And so when someone asks me, hey, why do I own this position? I can answer that question, and I can do that knowing their situation. And so there's a real viewpoint behind it, and that makes for better conversations. And I think it leads to just more trust.
More trust, personalized, locally driven, built around your life. That's the experience at Nold Bryant. Christian, thanks so much for sharing the real thinking behind customization here.
Thanks so much for having me, Matt.
Hey, we'll see you next time on the Nold Bryant Brief.